folks, Gip Erskine here, values-driven coaching. Just want to give you a few more insights as to what makes up values-driven coaching. And I was given a set of questions, podcast interview questions that I thought I'd answer for you, so you can get deeper insights as to whether or not values-driven coaching is right for you. So if you're a property manager, managing office complexes, mixed use, retail malls, something in the commercial management space, then this may be just for you. Question number 4. What's one tool that you always carry in your toolbox, no matter what project you're working on? Well, that's easy too. It's my planner. There's, in the discovery of your highest values, the very first question is, how do you fill your space? And while that's kind of why would you start there? Physical space, where I spend most of my time. And if it's in my office, it really doesn't matter if it's my home office or workplace. How I fill my space, the things that I hold near and dear to me, is my planner and my phone. No, not just because it makes phone calls, and my computer. And so the planner is always there, probably number 1, because it's a manual. I don't need to recharge it. I don't need to back it up. I don't need to, dim it. I don't need to power it. It is always there. I don't need a Wi-Fi with it. I can always keep it there and transfer my notes and thoughts and ideas and actions and objectives right there in the book. And so that is one of the key tools that I have. Now I have both. I keep a digital calendar, like most of you. I'm on Outlook. Like many of you, I have Gmail as well, so you've got Google calendars and these other calendars, but they all rely upon this one key thing called electricity. If it ever goes out, you got nothing. If the network drops, you got nothing. If you're offline, you got nothing. So it's paralyzing to be that dependent. I was once on a trip in Los Angeles, and it was a 4-day trip. I had meetings after meetings, and one of the key things that happened to me was I went out to dinner with a friend. My phone was low on battery. I scheduled an Uber, and I noticed that he had a charger in his car, and so I asked him, I'm down to 1%. Would you mind charging it for me? And by the time we were chatting and we got into conversation, and by the time he dropped me off, there was really nothing else other than to say goodbye, and he took off with my phone. And I was stranded without a phone and without all my contacts, without all my meetings and appointments. My entire schedule was gone. I was screwed. And so I felt so vulnerable, felt so exposed, and really like a numbskull, because I didn't have a backup. I didn't have plan B. And so my planner always has my critical phone numbers, my dates and appointments, my to-dos, and a pen. And there's also something very, very, not just clever, but smart about actually transferring ideas in your head onto paper. It cements a connection with your brain and helps my memory. I tell people I've got a memory like a steel sieve. That was a Woody Allen line from way back when, but when I can transfer these things, there's a mechanical process that actually reinforces that particular idea, that particular contact, that particular task in my head, so I can recall it with greater ease, and I can also anticipate some challenges that may come up in advance of that meeting or interaction with that person.